Pinpoint Foundation is us. We're giving an event for some young ladies whose aspiration is doing business, just finding their way, and they call it Lily Ladies. My wife's good friend, college friend, they're doing this, and we're giving them this, and then we're gonna be speaking. So you can sit here and speak, and we're gonna feast. This Chef JL, y'all see that? Chef JL, famous ribs, goddammit. So what we do, we stack them, baby. Cause now you probably say, how they gonna cook? They gonna be smoked. Today's the event day, we feast, and we never cater, always cook. Me and my wife, we always do the catering and everything. Because it's always a way of God blessing us. We stay grounded and never forget who we are, no matter how much money you got. You always can serve the people. Because you're in my business, you, me, we're in the people business.
Right.
So whether you doing commercial loans, whether you sell commercial property or residential, whether you building, whether you doing the construction, we need the people to purchase. We need the people to buy. So you always make sure they can always know you to be approachable, no matter what success you had. That's why I forever serve. People always ask me, why you don't do this? People don't even supposed to know you, all the money you done made. I say, it don't matter. I stay well grounded and rounded because I never forget where I come from. I grew up poor and broke. Literally, not hypothetically. No bullshit success story.
Right.
So I like to serve and feast. For one, I think I'm the best cook in the world, not America, but the world. One. For two, these hands.
I should put it down out there.
Yeah, but you just always want to make sure a person can always approach you no matter who you are. Some people get too big and forgot. It's the people who purchase your albums, who came to see you play, who came to see you in a movie, who came to hear your idea, made you the person that you are today. Now, why these people who made you can't touch you, can't see you, can't shake your hand? I'll never be that person.
You know me as Lisa, but I am Lady Lily. I started Lily's Ladies in 2008 because my mother put me in a position to get out and get exposed to a lot of real life things. Like I went to Broadway plays, I went to summer camps, ballet, you name it. I was the only child, so you name it, I probably have done it. And as I got out into the world, I realized everybody didn't have that opportunity. And so I started bringing my friends with me wherever I would go. Like, y'all want to go to Arkansas this weekend? They like, Arkansas? What we going to do there? I don't know, but my parents going to Arkansas. You can go. You know, yeah. We going to Disney World Thursday. You want to go? All right. My parents going to Disney World. You want to go? All right. So I always took a friend with me. Yeah. And California, swap meets, like literally everywhere. And so I just saw the joy and how they just loved it afterwards, but then would go back to a situation where they didn't have that opportunity. So in 2008, I decided to start Lily's Ladies and give ladies an opportunity to do stuff.
I'm so glad that you were able to make it out this evening. I did not attend Michigan State. I attended U of M for a brief. Hey, no, we're not taking the mic. Go Blue. Go Blue. But anybody else. Short period of time.
It's a rivalry.
But here we go. So first of all, I want to actually just talk about Pinpoint Brokers itself. It was established in 2010. Pinpoint Brokers has swiftly built a substantial history with a combined experience exceeding 3 decades. That's a lot, right? We take pride in our role facilitating over $1 billion in sales
More
and
than
remain and more than $1 billion, so $2 billion, $3 billion.
Just ain't climbing.
Gotcha, and climbing. In our role of facilitating over $1 billion in sales and remain dedicated to continually adding to this impressive figure. Our influence extends well beyond geographical confines with offices and commercial services reaching a diverse array of locations such as Georgia, Houston, where they won't tell me where they got these sausages from, Louisiana, California, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and more. Woo! Our focus encompasses all 50 states with specific emphasis on Texas, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Arizona, and Louisiana. At Pinpoint Brokers, our steadfast commitment to excellence and our expansive presence position us as trusted and accomplished entity in the real estate brokerage industry. That's a little bit about Pinpoint Brokers itself. But let me tell you about this beautiful young lady here. Let's talk about Victoria Willis, who is the broker of Pinpoint Brokers. As the broker of Pinpoint Brokers, a distinguished commercial real estate firm, Victoria brings forth a wealth of experience. A dedicated resident of Greater Atlanta since 1994, Victoria has held a realtor license since 2003. That's a lot, right? Directing her award-winning expertise towards the dynamic areas of Metro Atlanta and its neighboring counties. A proud graduate of Michigan State University, the Spartans, with studies in civil engineering and criminal justice. Okay. Victoria embarked on her career with MDOT. I see.
Lock people up.
She embarked on her career with MDOT, contributing to significant projects like the 31 bypass, transitioning to criminal justice. She retired after a decade in the court system. Retired. That's what we want to get to, right?
Nah, she should have retired. Y'all clap for that shit.
Subsequently attaining her real estate license, you all. She subsequently obtained her real estate license. Victoria has consistently proven herself as a $1 million producer, earning a Rookie of the Year nomination in her inaugural real estate year. Throughout her journey, she has prioritized the importance of exceptional customer service. That's key, right? In 2007, Victoria ventured into the entrepreneurship, opening her first commercial business, an upscale hair salon called Hair Design Salon. Managing 10 stations and over 15 employees, she further broadened her experience as a project manager for the $1 million paving company, contributing to the growth of companies from the ground floor. Absolutely, right? Believing in a well-balanced lifestyle, Victoria values quality time with family and friends during her non-working hours.
Give my partner a drink. He won't Jack and Coke.
An active volunteer, mentor to kids and golf enthusiasts. Wow, she has received numerous awards over the years from the Board of Realtors, International Diamond Society, and the $1 Million Club. Now as the broker, absolutely, let's get that hand. Exactly, yes. Now, as the broker at Pinpoint Brokers, Victoria strategically focuses on commercial real estate, leveraging her prior achievements. When Victoria contemplating commercial real estate, Victoria Willis and Pinpoint Brokers assure you a representation that is not only effective and efficient, but also driven by integrity. Rest assured, they are committed to ensuring a successful and smooth closing for all of your commercial real estate requirements.
All right.
I bring to you Ms. Victoria Willis.
You ain't gonna get up?
Next, we have our mentors.
It's all lies anyway.
Oh, wow. We have Mr. J.L. Menifee II. He is the foundation chairman and mentor. JL is the founder of Pinpoint Foundation, a 501c nonprofit organization whose primary focus is to mentor young teens and adults on making positive life choices and financial responsibility decisions. Mr. Menifee began his mentoring career in Atlanta, Georgia, and Houston, Texas in 1992 with Ready, Set, Read.
1992.
Got you. 1800.
Yeah.
Remember. His background includes being a mentor for Project Destiny, Heaven Sent, Ready, Set, Read, and Show Me the Way foundations. Through the errors and transgressions that he has made in his life, Mr. Menifee has chose to give back to teens and young adults by mentoring them about financial responsibility, credit stability, and life choices. That's important, right, guys? Mr. Menifee is a firm believer in leaving your past problems behind, quoting, "You are the architect of your fortunes and misfortunes," assuming your responsibility and accepting no excuses for your transgressions while having zero tolerance for excuses, and also sharing his other quote, "You shall live by what you stand for."
You did your research.
I did, right? Mr. Menifee has been founded in several magazine publications, including Atlanta Business Journal, Who's Who in Black Atlanta, and several other local newspaper articles. He is the proud father of one daughter and a brother of 5 siblings who were raised by a single mother in the projects of Houston, Texas. Being an at-risk youth himself, he decided to leave Houston and move to Atlanta, Georgia in 1991 to begin his journey in becoming
1991.
to begin his journey in becoming an established businessman and giving back to the community. His education includes certificates in real estate, math, real estate law, real estate contracts, the Houston Community College, certificates in real estate sales and mortgage brokerage, financing, Century 21, certification in auto finance, diversified financial. What, you do a lot.
You an investigator?
Yeah, you do a whole lot.
Hey, look.
You do too much to talk this much. Shh.
Yeah, you act like you're an investigator for real.
In auto finance, diversified financial institution, study securities, and Kaplan Financial is a member of the CCIM and study commercial underwriting and more. I give to you Mr. Menifee.
Mr. Menifee, all right. Y'all ain't clapping.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
And just so you know, she is the mother of Lady Nene and Lady Tosh.
And just so you know, that is Lady Tiffany, a.k.a. I Spy.
All right.
Miss I Spy.
Oh, okay. All right, so we are ready to hear from you, and I want you all to be able to ask questions. I want them to tell their story, where they started, how they, the journey getting here, how they ended up here, and what their goals are going forward. But I also want you all to be able to ask questions. So, who wants to speak?
I got a question.
Turn it down, James, outside.
Who? Okay. Tell us your name.
My name is Lady Nay. I have a question for Miss Victoria. I wanted to know how you transitioned from a criminal justice major into real estate.
It was very easy. Once I retired, well, actually, before I retired, I got my real estate license. And so I knew I was transitioning out. I was going to be retiring, so I chose another career. So once I got my 10 years in at at the court system, you can retire. So I went on and sought out a different career because I knew that wasn't my career forever. I didn't see that being forever. So I went on a transition and found something that I was a little bit more passionate in, got my license, and then already had it together. Once I got my license, I had it together.
Turn it on.
But I got a mic right here. Listen. Okay. I don't need this. I got it right here.
Oh, yeah.
My question is, I guess, obviously you guys are involved in commercial real estate. What made you want to go into commercial real estate versus residential real estate?
Is this a Q&A or we supposed to be
Yes,
speaking?
Q&A. Let's go.
We want you to speak. They hungry. They want to know. Just go and tell us, and then we're gonna let you speak.
Well, there's too much going on. You know, I'm old. We gotta turn all this music down. This wasn't supposed to be no Q&A. What a music outside?
So obviously you guys are involved in real estate. What made you transition into commercial real estate versus residential real estate?
Jack of all trades is master of none. And when you get into business, most young people, most older people, most people period, don't even understand the description of what they are. An employee or employer. You fucking with the time. Alright, most people don't understand who they are. God bless me, I understand who I was. I did a lot of residentials. I started off in Houston, Texas. Then I covered Texas. When you master one thing, you have an understanding of it, you blessed, you're successful at it. A lot of people, like today, they say you gotta be into everything. Everything just makes money. No, that's jack of all trades, but master of none. What that means is, if you got your feet in 1,000 different things, and you ain't master one craft, how you gonna make some money in the next craft? So to answer your question, when I was into the craft, I only did 2 things, that's it. I did residential and high-end cars, that's it. I made myself known from them 2 categories. And once I started getting into, once I mastered the residential, I met a couple of people, started doing commercial. I got a credit line of $100 million I was blessed with, to where I became what they call a warehouse lender. What you doing all that moving for now, Victoria? God damn. This is not supposed to be anime. But listen, after I did that, I was blessed with $100 million for a warehouse line. I focused only commercial. Commercial, it didn't close as fast. However, it was a different type of category. You met different type of people. You met people with money, and it was about their business. So when I met the people about their money, about their business, I didn't have the headaches that I did with the residential people trying to buy a house, fall in love with a house. People, when they buy the residential, they put their heart, their soul, and their spirit into this one location. And their heart and their soul and their spirit was 50-50, 60-40 wrong. Because you wasn't looking at the investment side of it. You know, it's like a 40 acres of mule, 40 acres of the mule. They didn't give us 40 acres of the mule. So what I used to tell people, like a crackhead got high. My high was putting somebody else into a property.
Welcome to the new townhome residence coming soon, Pinpoint Park. These modern luxury units will be located on Butner Road in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia, just minutes away from the downtown area and the Hartsfield-Jackson Airport. The 7 units will include an open floor plan, rooftop patio, 3 bedrooms with 2 masters, and so many more luxurious details. For more information on Pinpoint Foundation's latest development, please visit pinpointfoundation.org. And for interest in pre-sales, please visit our website, pinpointbrokers.net. We hope your new home awaits you.
I used to tell people like a crackhead got high. My high was putting somebody else into a property. That was my high, like a crackhead high. I get to bring your vision to life. And when I bring your vision to life, I say, hey, I can't give you 40 acres and a mule, but your house was sat on that acres, and the home itself was that mule. And once I mastered that and help you get advanced in that and move forward, it was nothing else to move forward for, because that was your goal, that was your ambition, that was your dream, to get that house, which is mule, to get that acre that it sat on, whether it was a whole acre, or half acre, or third of an acre. I see wasn't no more movement. I'm about money. I've been making money since I was 13. So, met a couple of people. They were talking about commercial, talking about putting people in leases. That was money. Talking about negotiating commercial spaces. That was money. Talking about selling and buying a building here, selling a building there. I seen it was bigger than what I thought about, as just as sitting up here doing residential. So once I seen that, without further notice, I said, I think I like this better than that. And it was more money. However, it wasn't in the mass, and you dealt with a different type of crowd. So that would move me from residential to commercial before the economy crashed in 2008. Did that answer your question?
Yeah, so I guess in this vertical space, in this industry space, would you say that it's more who you know or what you know?
Can I get light before I answer that question from my pocket?
Yeah, I definitely should.
Yeah, I need light.
And it's purple.
Right.
Wow.
You're gonna have to run up off that.
Right.
Now, what was the question again?
So my question was, would you say that being obviously in this type of vertical space, in this industry space, would it be more of what you know or who you know? Obviously, we're talking about networking and being involved and getting to know people and getting to know different things. So would you say that who you know is more important or what you know?
In this business, it's never about who you know. It's about who knows you. It's always about you being a creator. A creator creates. If you get into a business, any business, be it commercial real estate, be it you get into the music industry, be it you be into the film industry, whatever. If you try to put yourself in a position where you try to get to know people have a tendency to show what we call a grave disrespect of who you are, trying to get to know them because they feel like they done made it. I never place myself in a position. I always place myself in having a product of what you need, and I have to provide. Right. So it doesn't matter about who I know. It's about providing something that a person needed. Well, when they came to me, it was always a level of respect. Because if I started thinking about who I knew when I knew a lot of people, and I went to them, and I needed them for any type of reason, for any type of thing, they will probably have a tendency to show a form of disrespect, and then I probably have to show a tendency, a form of violence, crack their skull and go to jail. So I always had to show, I'd rather you need something from me to where it can benefit both of us versus me trying to get you to get something from me that I try to convince you that you have. Did that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's everybody says not what you know, it's who you know. Damn who you know. They need to know you. You need to not know them because they need something from you, and you need to have a product and produce to them.
Right.
You dig what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Next question.
I'm Lady Shay. So I do have a question.
You're a former probation officer, like my wife.
My question, I don't know if it's a silly question, but like how long would it take me to do like real estate school to get to where y'all are?
What?
Because I don't think I want to be.
Who are you asking? Me or her?
Both.
No, you gotta ask one or the other.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Ms. Vic because Ms. Vic was a former probation officer, so go ahead.
Okay,
No, yeah, yo, you want your people, huh?
what you have to do is really come down and sit down and talk to us. But you have to make some kind of motion towards school, completing your real estate, and then coming. But we can help you along the way, but you gotta just come out. Come see us.
No.
That sound like Kevin Harris?
I think Mr. Jake already told me that. I think I was just afraid.
So you saying that sounded like Kamala Harris?
Huh?
Did she really answer the question?
I did.
She did.
Can I say something? So they have always opened their doors to the Lili's ladies. They've
So
always.
nobody think that sounded like Kamala Harris?
Maybe you did, because you sound like Trump over there. Like, Mr. Donald. He sound like
But you said a key word, and I want to say it to the group because you're probably not the only person who felt that way. So they've always opened their door. They've always said, tell these ladies anytime they want to come and ask questions or just see what we do or volunteer or whatever, they're always welcome to come. They don't open their doors to everybody.
No.
As you see, the door stays locked.
We personally open the doors to her though.
Yes. So
Me personally.
Yeah.
So anytime you want to come, you can, but she brought up a word that I want to bring out. She said, I was afraid. So can you, and I understand why you were afraid, because there were times when I was afraid when I was in my 20s. I'm not afraid no more. But in my 20s, there were days when I'm like, I really do want to go talk to this person, but I don't know how they're going to respond to me. I don't know if I know enough to have a conversation with them. I don't even know if I'm good enough to be in their space. So that's valid. So can you explain why you were afraid? And if anybody in here is afraid, don't be, because they are open. He is a handful, but guess what? I'm gonna tell you, he's a handful, and Victoria is so about her business. In college, I was the fun, creative person, and she was the person who was like, no, okay, so how are we making the money though? But you need that. And, you know, it's my favorite. It's an Asian symbol, but it's the yin and the yang. Yes. Because there's good and bad, there's pretty, there's ugly, there's hot, there's cold, and so that's how we balance each other out. Even today, she's like, Lisa, we need ladies to do this, and I'm like, well, no, because we're gonna have a great time, and we want to just come and have it. She's like, no, but who's gonna clean up and make it? And I'm like, but no. So you know, we balance each other out. But sometimes when you don't know enough, when you're not educated enough, when you haven't been exposed enough, you feel inferior, you feel afraid. And so tell me why you were afraid to come and actually be in their space when they opened the doors to you. I just want to know.
Okay, so Mr. J, he opened the doors to me like several times. I'm afraid to switch careers because my degree is criminal justice. So I just don't want to let that go to waste. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying student loans on something that needs
You
to go.
ain't apply for the Biden-Harris free shit?
Come on.
That's the giving student loans.
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't want my degree to go to waste, but I really don't think that field is for me. Just for me having experience already is kind of like sneaky, and I don't like it. Like,
what's sneaky?
They don't, criminal justice, they don't like for people to help, and that's what it's
Well,
for.
let me learn you something. Let me learn you something about that. With anybody in here that you feel whatever level of education that you went to school for, that don't mean that that's where you're supposed to be.
Right.
And not to get spiritual, because I'm not into spirituality. I mean, I'm in spirituality, not into no religion. Mm-hmm. God bless everybody with a talent. Mm-hmm. And that talent, sometimes you don't discover it until it's the right time and the right opportunity presented itself. Mm-hmm. And then he'll show you the light to come on. So when you thinking, because you went to school for this and you worry about the monetary position, you will stagnate yourself. You won't be able to move forward because you feel like, I got into this for this and I got money behind it. Mm-hmm. She had money behind it. She gives two shits about it. Matter of fact, she got the Biden-Harris gift. You know, she can talk to her about that, but nevertheless, when you get into something, what I did in real estate, I did not like it at all. I loved it. Again, I promise you, my word is my bond, as y'all youngsters say, whatever y'all say, whatever the fuck y'all say. But I got a high, literally, I'm saying it as a joke, but I got a high off of putting people into what properties that they wanted. That was my natural high. I didn't like it, I loved it. Before I knew it, I had an office in Atlanta. I had an office in Houston. I had an office in Louisiana because my partner like Troy and all. Matter of fact, my license stuff was going to his house, his mama's house down there in Michigan. I got a license in Virginia. Wherever my partners that I kicked it with, I went and got licensed in them states because I didn't like it. I loved it. So it didn't matter what I had invested in over here. You looking over there, you pay attention?
Yeah.
It didn't matter because you asked the question. It didn't matter what I thought I wanted to do. God showed me this is what I was supposed to be doing. Right. And see, once you get involved in that, whatever it is, whether it's criminal justice, locking people up like your spirit leads you to be, or whether you want to move into real estate, you need to move to where something is you love, whichever that way moves you. Because a lot of people get into a position just for what you just said, the money purpose, the monetary purposes, and then it don't make you happy. Right. You become miserable. Right. And then you sit around, you smile with fake ass smile, but you really unhappy on the inside because you got to lock black folk up like you. And then you got to be dishonest. You got to do everything. And you know, they started moving to jail yesterday. 5 years. Just because they say he's committed perjury. You follow me? Now I'm just giving you an example, not to expand on the YSL trial, but what I'm saying is, y'all know that, right? But what I'm saying is, you want to get into whatever it is in life, be it a probation officer, be it a cop, be it a real estate agent, be it in computers, be it in construction, whatever makes you actually put a smile on your face, you enjoy helping, or you enjoy doing, that's what you should move forward towards. You shouldn't get into real estate because you see somebody else making money, because you might be what we call garbo. You ain't got a hustle in you.
But no.
But what I'm saying is, a lot of people jump into business because they eyes
is on the money.
You gonna let me speak? They eyes eat what they see. And in the digestive system, you might eat a McDonald's burger and it don't fuck your stomach up. If I eat a McDonald's burger, I'm gonna have diarrhea because this is shit to me. You follow what I'm saying? So you gotta realize whatever it is you put yourself in a position in, if you don't love it, you ain't gonna be successful at it no way. So you understand what I'm saying? Well, by the time y'all clap.
I do get what you're saying, but for me, like, I always been a salesperson, so I used to have my own.
How you put a butt in there? You just want to talk?
I always used to have like an arts and craft. I know I shouldn't say but I used to have like an arts and craft. I would always have like something to sell, okay? Like, I'm really a salesperson. I sell the food now. I'm probably got like most of the high sales, and I just started here. So won't you jump my advice, only advice for me being 55, you being 25, 23, whatever age you are. 24, that's for sure.
Get into something that it is. Again, my advice, I can't tell you what to do. Get into something that you enjoy. And if that will move you, this could be the right business for you. But if this ain't what moves you, whatever it is, the key point I said is, try to get into something that you enjoy. Because when you choose that career in your life, success is gonna follow. It got nothing to do with you no more. Because that's what the skill God bless you with.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, no buts, right?
No.
So you gonna pass the mic or you gonna keep it?
Can I take the mic?
Pass the mic.
While we're on that subject, I just want to ask this question. So a lot of people, a lot of the ladies want to know, have you all become millionaires in this business? And is that something that ladies should, I hear people saying they want to get into real estate so they can become a millionaire. But because you've arrived, do you think that's a good reason to go into real estate?
What's your question? You got to be specific.
I'm getting ready to get
Have
to
you
it.
become millionaires?
So do you have you become millionaires?
Yeah, you've been
and now that you are, wait, what did he say? Look, I done heard all. What did you just say? What was the last thing you said?
I've been blessed. This is what I said.
And now that you are a millionaire, do you feel like, yeah, everybody needs to come do this so they can be millionaires, or have you discovered another reason to do real estate besides being a millionaire? Because money doesn't always mean you're happy. So now that you're a millionaire, do you think they should come on?
No. What I'm saying is, okay, let me just say that.
Everybody in the world seems to be striving to become a millionaire, and you've accomplished that.
You gotta let me speak.
I'm gonna let you speak. I'm about to let you speak.
Here's the thing. God blessed me at 30 years old. Without my knowledge, I became a legitimate millionaire.
At 30?
Yeah, you keep it on. Y'all ain't gonna keep interrupting me though. Let me speak.
I'm listening.
At 30, but you lose money, you make money, that's part of it. You've had a lot of multimillionaires, millionaires. I don't feel like no one should go into business if their goal ain't to become a multimillionaire.
So they should.
However, people don't realize you can be an employee and become a multimillionaire. Shaq, go Shaquille O'Neal, he's an employee. He was an employee. He played ball. Jordan was an employee. He played ball. You follow what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You have a lot of ball players that's multimillionaires. They're not employers. Right. People have this ideology that the only way you can become a multimillionaire or a millionaire as if you could work for yourself. Now, fortunately for me, it worked that way because it wasn't on me, it was in me, my DNA. Mary Lucille Menifee, my mom, that's what she birthed. You follow me? It was a hustle in my veins. It don't matter where you drop me off at. I'm gonna make me some money. But that don't mean if you get dropped off with me, you gonna make some money. Right. But you might be good at what you do, and good at what you do might be an accountant, where you get the right job, where you can make the right money because you're saving people money. You might be anything where that position, that title pays this type of money to where you're making that kind of money, and before you know it, you working so much, you look up, you legitimately got $1 million in your account. A lot of people think the only way you can become a millionaire is if you work for yourself, and that don't mean that. Because working for yourself, like right now, we are getting ready to feast. That costs. Nobody bring money in. Lights cost. Got to pay the lights. Employees cost. Got to pay the bills. Got to pay the taxes. You are an employer. You don't get paid until after you pay everybody. Now, if you good and you're in the right position and selling the right product to offer, then that's gonna come your way. So being in business don't necessarily mean you're gonna become a millionaire. Being in business don't necessarily mean you the next up and coming billionaire. Being in business means you better have that dog in you that get up and go get it. When it's raining outside, when it's cold outside, when you get up in the morning and you hear a knock on your door, you go to the door, it's a lion and a bear. You go back in your bed. Then the next knock on your door, you get up and answer, it's a nigga called poverty. Why the fuck you get here, nigga? You was lazy. You laid down. You ain't come out and kill nothing. That's why I'm here. So you gotta understand. A lot of people think because you go into business for yourself, you're gonna be a millionaire. No, that ain't it. It don't matter whether you're in real estate. It don't matter whether you're selling cookies, whether you got an online business, whether you're in securities, whether you're in the trucking, whatever it is. It's you that's gonna make that. You are the architect of your fortunes as well as your misfortune. And you got to live by what you stand by. So you can't say just because a person in real estate, they made money, because I know a lot of broke ass, front ass people in real estate ain't made no money. And then let me tell y'all this. When y'all hear people say, I'm in the $1 million club, I'm in the $1 million club. You sell 10 houses at $100,000 house, guess what? You in a $1 million club, but you do 3%, let's go to the max. 6% of that $1 million, that's what your worth is. Because that's the highest gross commission you done made out of it. So when you making money, you gotta understand how you making the money, what's your projections, how long you can stay in it, and what you doing that separate yourself from others. Because everybody get in this business, especially women, they think they too cute, they think they cute pretty, think they too fine, think they smell too good, to where every nigga gonna go to them to buy a property, be it a commercial or residential or a lease space or a sale or buy. It doesn't matter. You just somebody that man don't want to pounce upon. That ain't gonna make you no money. If you weak, which is mass majority of women are, no disrespect, just like in that position, don't do all that what shit, chill out. You at Pinpoint, you in a man spot. You is not in no woman spot, so you don't want to, you got sensitive ears, get a drink. But what I'm saying is, a lot of women think they could get into this business that I've seen through my 31 years of experience. They think because they cute, they gonna make some money. Think because they cute, every man gonna buy business to them. No, you better know your business. And whatever particular field you in, whether it's residential, master it. Whether it's commercial, master it. Whether it's leases, master it. Master your craft.
Welcome to the new townhome residence coming soon, Pinpoint Park. These modern luxury units will be located on Butner Road in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia, just minutes away from the downtown area and the Hartsfield-Jackson Airport. The 7 units will include an open floor plan, rooftop patio, 3 bedrooms with 2 masters, and so many more luxurious details. For more information on Pinpoint Foundation's latest development, please visit pinpointfoundation.org. And for interest in pre-sales, please visit our website, pinpointbrokers.net. We hope your new home awaits you.
Whatever particular field you're in, whether it's residential, master, whether it's commercial, master, whether it's leasing, master your craft. That's what's going to bring you success. That's what's going to bring you the dividends that you seek. And then if you speak like everybody else on the social medias, ain't no real multi-millionaire, ain't no real person who making real money going to tell you what he or she making. You follow what I'm saying? Because they ain't going to talk their business. Because they're about their business. The ones who talking their business is the ones who not making what they saying they're making. You can't never listen to nobody else and what they doing. Don't ever ask nobody what they doing. Do what the fuck it is that you doing that set you apart when these motherfuckers don't know you apart. Because you ain't talking to them. You ain't entertaining them. Because this business is a dog-eat-dog business. You follow what I'm saying? And back in the day when I got into business, women weren't in this business. Y'all understand? Women got into the real estate business and kind of messed the market up. No disrespect. But they messed the market up because you brought your emotions into it. Back in the day, I remember I collared so many deals. A man actually hopped on a plane, literally, not hypothetically. Hopped on a plane, came from, y'all doing a lot of movement over there. Hopped on a plane, came down here to meet me at my office, 5880 Live Oak Parkway. Troy, you remember where that was, right? Met me. Come over there and say, hey, Mr. Menifee. What you doing, pouring drinks? Oh, ignore it. Anyway.
If you don't pour the drink, she's gonna be mad.
Oh, okay, yeah, pour the drink. Oh, no, Todd, she can pour the drink. Yeah, that's as low as her. But, anyway, the man, this true story, the man came and talked to me. He said, Mr. Menifee, I had a 0% non-foreclosure ratio. What that means is, everybody we put in the property at Dunn's Underwriting, my company name, probably Pinpoint Commercial Underwriting. They stayed in their house. They did not foreclose within that 60-month period of time. 36 to 60 months, that will give you the ratio period. That's how we called it back then. So we did so much business with these people. Those the action people gave me the $100 million. They said, how do you do this? And I said, what I did was carefully view every person that I considered to give a loan to. And then he shared this story to me. He's an old white man. He smoked cigars and everything. Nice suit and everything. Motherfucker said, hey, man, let me tell you a story. I said, what's that? Anyway, I mean, that's how we talk. See y'all women, y'all take that shit personal.
Emotional, I know.
Yeah. But he said, back in my days, when we sit down and have a disagreement with two men over a deal that we trying to close to make a commission, because the commission is how we get paid. We disagreed, we went outside, beat each other up. Drunk a bill, came in and closed the deal, made a commission. Nowadays, the women got into it. They put their emotions into it so much to where they crash the deal and forget what the purpose intended. The purpose intended is not your motherfucking ass. It's the motherfucking buyer, because the buyer is the person that funds everybody in the deal. That buyer takes down a loan or have that cash to close. And what they do, they gonna pay that seller, they gonna pay that agent, listing agent, that selling agent, if there's a broker involved, if there's an attorney involved, if there's an appraiser involved, that buyer is the most important person. Women got involved and started thinking that they the most important person because they got a BBL or because they got a bunch of cake on their face and thinking they cute with a bunch of weed. You follow what I'm saying? So that, y'all doing a lot of goddamn movement.
Because you're crazy in the
No, it is. Is that not true? But what I'm no offense to nobody. They the interrupters over there. I'm gonna call them the one in the pink shirt. Oh, okay. They interrupters. They doing too much on phone. Yeah. Hey, you gotta put your phone on. You're interrupting right now. But seriously, that's the problem. No disrespect, but y'all can self-check yourself outside of here. When women got involved, emotions got involved, deals started freezing up, money stopped being made not stopped being made, but it wasn't as plentiful. Not saying it wasn't plentiful, but it wasn't like it used to be because people get involved with going back and forth with each other. Well, two men, they're going to sit down, they're going to handle it, and remember the one focus. Satisfy this buyer so this buyer could get what they want, this seller could get what they want, so you and I can get paid. And that's, if you get inside this business or any other business, but I'm talking about ours, but I always put out any other business, that's the main focus. Never lose focus on the main goal. And the main goal is to accommodate the people who are going to accommodate you in your commission to enrich you. Right. You follow me? Because when they close, you make a commission check. Your commission check does what? Enriches you. And a lot of people they forget that part. They start thinking it's about them because they think they too fucking cute, or the man think he too fucking cute. You follow what I'm saying? You know the niggas today. Back then, we didn't think like that. We was about, let me figure out, what the fuck, well, you acting like a broad, but I ain't gonna tell you that. In my mind, you a straight hoe. What I gotta do to satisfy you? Troy, is that not how we do it? What Troy at? Keep putting, oh no, my other partner. But you understand what I'm saying?
She like, Troy, get in here.
But but listen, I'm saying it in a human way, but that's really is the business. So what I can say to you ladies, if you really trying to get into this business or any other business, put your emotions to the side. We understand what God bless you with once a month. Put that shit to the side. Don't do business for that time zone. And then get back into the business, understanding the ultimate goal when you get into this business is to close that And then, don't think you God. What got me into the financing side versus being on the agent side? Back in 1991, I said, no, seriously, 1991 is what got me here. God bless the case. I was dead ass guilty. Going to...
Sir lady.
Then look what kind of goddamn, that tells a lot about your character. That's your. Listen, when a certain situation happened to me, God bless, the situation get dismissed. I'm dead ass wrong. I didn't beat no case. I didn't do nothing. I was going to prison for 15 to life. I tell people this is on my YouTube. I told my old school partner I kicked away. I said, man, you know what? The case got dismissed. I said, I'm supposed to move to motherfucking New York. He said, New York too violent for you, and you too violent for New York. I said, I'm gonna move to LA. He said,
know about that.
Lady T, this is your story or mine? This is a true story. Then Detroit was too. Why about that? I come out about my partner Troy.
Troy, you gonna have to come up to the stage.
I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna come up like my partner Troy before me throw my partner Troy and give him homage. See, it ain't everything y'all know. Let me finish my story first.
Right.
And chill out, Detroit. So, I said I'm gonna move to LA. My partner told me, LA too violent for you and you too violent for LA. I said, nigga, what the fuck you mean you don't want me to go nowhere? He said, all these cities where you trying to go to are violent. You violent. Ride with me to Atlanta. I'ma kick it. We gonna kick it. I'ma pick up my kids. Pick up my kids, get your mind right, and then figure out what you wanna do. We came to Atlanta in June 1991. In Houston, it was totally different. If you ride that goddamn door, gotta get locked. Jane, lock the door. They don't let nobody in or out. Man the door, Jane. Oh, that's photography. She can go in and out. But anyway, they told me, true story. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna come down there to Atlanta with you. We came to Atlanta. We kicked it for a couple of weeks. It was totally different. Got ready to go back. I said, I ain't going back. He said, what you mean? I said, nigga, I told you I was serious. I had to go. It was a different change. I seen blacks having money. That was June 1991. I ain't been left since. But I got other businesses moved, bought me houses and stuff. So, in and I'm 22 years old. May 20th is my birthday. I turned 22. What?
I said Taurus gang. Taurus gang. Yeah, I'm here. Taurus gang. Revelation. May 10th.
But y'all women, y'all emotional.
But y'all still emotional.
But let me finish. So Victoria, but what I'm saying is,
What year was it? 91. You were
1991.
22 or 20?
22.
Okay.
I was born 1969.
Okay.
So my case got dismissed in May 1991. A couple days later, I turned 22.
Okay.
Top of June 1991, I moved here. I seen this dude, he's Italian. Had a clean ass suit. I used to wear suits back in the day. He had a clean ass walk. I said, hey man, what you do? He said, young man, all I do is sell real estate and high-end cars. That's what got me into the bed. I didn't know my destination. I didn't have a future. I was an old thug nigga in the streets. Very violent. That's how I get. I'm telling y'all the truth. I can't make this shit up. So from there to here, what I decided to do, I went back to Houston, sent myself to school, then came back to Atlanta. After I finished school, I went to Houston Community College, what the I spy read everything about me. Went to Houston Community College, come back, and then went to all other schools. I sent myself to school as I did what I did. You follow what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's what got me to here where I'm at. I always invested in myself and educated myself. I ain't never want to act on it. For one, I'm 5'5" with asthma, and I got an attitude problem. Yeah, with asthma. So I can't hear you talking shit to me. You follow me? I can't have you disrespecting me. I can't put myself in a position where you think you can say anything to me. Right. Because I asked you for something. So I always created my own way. I'm a creator. So from the creation, when I finished real estate school as an agent, first deal, didn't close it, but I see they had zero control. That's what I found out. He who controls the money controls the deal. I took my ass to finance school. I said, I need to be in control. So I got into finance and started financing. Y'all saying yes, y'all ain't know account. But I got into finance. And that's what God had installed in me anyway. That was my niche. That was what he blessed me with. He gives everybody a gift, and that was my gift. Somebody just say, yeah, but they might be dumb as hell. Can't get into finance, but I don't know. But what I'm saying is, whatever your gift is, God bless you with, you hone in on it. And that's what I did. And that's why I got into the finance. I got into finance for no other reason but to have the control. I got into real estate for no other reason because I seen a motherfucker, Italian motherfucker, a.k.a. white boy, looking clean in a motherfucker. I used to wear suits. You go to my house, you been to my house, you see that me in a suit. I was 17 years old, right? That's all I got in real estate. I had no other desire. I had no knowledge or understanding or where I was going. I just knew I wanted to make some money. Right. But once I got into that business, I found out that I loved it. And that's what my overdrive kicked in, the hustle that God blessed me with, that Mad Lucille had birthed me in. So you can get into this business all you want. And if you become a bum, don't get mad at yourself. You just ain't in the right business. That's the gift that's inside of you. Get your ass out of it. Don't think like Shay. Think because you got money involved, don't get out of it. Leave that shit alone. Y'all got it?
Where is the microphone?
Here's one.
Go ahead.
Oh, yep. All right, I had a quick question.
Yeah, shit.
Okay, well, my name is Lady Lioness. First, I want to thank y'all for just holding space and just being willing to answer questions for us, important to us. I actually came because my daughter, she's 13, and she's actually interested in real estate. And I've been diving into grant writing the past 2 years, and I recently came across the grant for youth entrepreneurship. and a lot of them don't really know what they want to do. They want to be content creators, and that's just kind of that. So with her even saying she wants to get into real estate, I was like, okay, let's start now. Instead of you waiting until you 18, let's figure out what we can do now so that you can start to have properties or just the knowledge, so when you are an adult, you already got things secured, and you can, like you said, learn and find your passion within this, you know, actual career. So my question is, because I know y'all,
really
the
me,
team,
no?
the business. Well, I Aspire mentioned something about a youth program that you have. So I wanted to ask, would y'all be open?
Program.
Would y'all be open to mentoring youth or in any state as far as real estate, or just pouring into them?
Of course, that's what we do.
That's what y'all do. Okay.
Her friend Curtis, they're mutual friend. Lady Linus.
Yes.
Linus, huh? Their mutual friend Curtis just saw somebody here, and we did a whole mentor things on our YouTube with him.
Okay.
But we do a lot of mentor. I had someone come all the way from France.
Oh wow.
He's a little white boy, and we what's called mentor him. So yeah, that's what we do is mentor. We mentor people who really want to get in this business. Okay. But we don't give you no false hope.
Right.
We don't tell you you're going to get in this business and make you a millionaire.
Right.
That shit got to be in you. It can't be on you. And you can't desire and cover what somebody else see, because you might not be as good as they are, which is in this business where you got a lot of derelicts in this business because they see what somebody else making. They covet what they see. And that shit ain't in them. That's why they don't go nowhere but where they started. Did that make sense to you, Linus?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Lady Linus or Linus?
I have a question for
Lady Linus or Linus?
Lady Linus.
All right now.
I have a question for Lady Vic, or for Miss Vic. So I was just talking to my daughters, and I was just telling them right now that I'm going to I'm going to pay for them to go to real estate school so that they can obviously have an extra stream of income, and they have something to fall back on. But I know that a lot of businesses and a lot of business owners, by working in corporate America and knowing and dealing with businesses from small business up to large business, that a lot of businesses fail within the first year. Actually, like 40 to 60% of those. So what did you guys do to become successful, to not be one of those businesses that fail within the first year? And how can we learn from you guys to be successful?
So you're not asking me, you're going to be asking
you. No, but just go, because you even came from corporate America and decided, after coming from corporate America, retiring, and then going into this industry, I guess, what did you guys do to be successful in this industry? Because you have a lovely venue, obviously. So what did you do to become successful in this, and what type of knowledge can you give us on that?
I think he pretty much answered that question. You got to have passion within yourself. You got to want it. You got to want to do something. So whatever field you go into, you got to like it. You can't go into something just because you see someone else making money in it. You got to go into it because that's something that you have a passion in, that you want to do. And you don't go into it for the money. You go into it because you love it, and money will be made. You don't go into anything saying, oh, I want to make this money, I want to be a millionaire, but you go into it because this is the field I want to go into, and I want to help people create businesses. I want to see it from beginning to end. I want to help them get a lease space. I want to help them create a business. I want to see them later on and help them franchise their business out. That's a different reason than I want to be a millionaire.
So one of the things that she brought back to me after I said that, this Lady Nay, was that everybody in Atlanta is a real estate agent, right?
The market is too
So what I
high
was explaining to her, like, how many different brands of coffee.
Let me ask you this here, lady. Hey, lady T. Lady T, let me share this with you.
I'm not afraid of competition, but I just feel like if there's different avenues to make myself successful, I would take that.
So Lady Nay, right?
Yes.
First of all, we send people to school that want to join the Pinpoint team. That's first of all. We pay for it. Your mama wouldn't have to, first. Second of all, we won't pay for you because you already exhibit the art of failure. Because you too worried you exhibit the art of failure. You too worried about what everybody else doing. You can't worry about failing because you see somebody else fail. Remember, in the beginning, it's in you, it ain't on you.
Right.
See, so your DNA gotta come from Lady T. That Detroit East Side dog in her. If she ain't got no dog in her, if she ain't got it in her, you might as well don't try because you ain't got it in you. You follow what I'm saying? See, but listen. You don't got the dog in you. You got a chihuahua, whatever it is. No, you don't. See, now you sounded like it, but you say everybody. You real dramatic over there. Now, what I'm trying to tell you is, all jokes to the side, what I'm saying is you exhibit failure because you say everybody. Right. You don't include yourself with everybody. Right. Follow me? Because see, you just showed a grave disrespect to both your mother and your father. That makes sense. You follow what I'm saying? Yes. Because you should worry about what you're doing. And you're right. But you missed the whole point. That's how I can tell you don't pay attention well. You don't listen. You're not attentive. You hear, but you're not listening. Because if you were listening, I said in the beginning, everybody in this business with the fake BBLs, with all the makeup, the fake weeds and everything. Right. And they think they too cute. Right. That's why you see a bunch of failing ass people with you all around a bunch of failing women because they think they too cute, half-ass wipe their ass. And those are the ones who you follow. So again, you're not even following the tracks of your mother because you listen to the people on the outside. You open up. I pay attention to everything in just one breath. Right. Your dialogue, everybody feeling, everybody is. Why in the hell are you talking about everybody? That makes sense. You should say, what do I need to do to become a top real estate agent? Absolutely. You didn't start with that. You started with the behavior, and then you won't even listen. You gotta keep interrupting. What you should do, and Lady T disappointed right now, but what you should do, not in that fashion, not in the, but what I'm saying is, listen, y'all, you young people. But anyway, don't ever start off with what everybody else doing. Whatever it is that you decide to do, you got to realize you're young. Yeah. Nothing new, whether I do it, whether they do it, whether your mom do it, your daddy do it, new is under the sun. Right. It's what's going to set you apart. And you already put yourself in a category with everybody else by saying everybody. Right. No, your word should have been I'm interested. Right. And what can I do? Right. You got disappointed through your conversation by saying everybody failing. Yeah. But are you everybody? Right. No, I asked the question. You just right. You ain't listening. Right. That was the question. Are you everybody? I'm not everybody. I'm Lady. Well, stop acting like everybody. You see what I'm saying? Because whatever's in you is in you. You follow what I'm saying? Yes, sir. But you cannot say what everybody else is doing. I don't know what it is. Set yourself, yes you do, because you know that y'all young and that's what y'all do.
But go ahead.
You can make it in whatever it is you could do, but you can't think about what everybody else doing. Right. You can't calculate your success off of their failure. Right. Does that make sense to you? Yes, sir. You sure? Because you speak.
Yeah. We have a Lily's lady and her guest. They both have a question, so go ahead.
So first I want to thank y'all.
Y'all want to ask Troy no questions?
Troy introduced himself. I know nothing about him. I just know he a partner.
Well, Riyadh over here, he asked questions.
I think they want to know.
So my name is Lady Key, and my question. Well, first of all, I kind of have
Riard is in construction. He done did a bunch of fix and flips and all that.
Riard.
He built a couple of multi-million-dollar homes right now.
Nice.
We're gonna let the ladies walk around and mingle after we finish.
Yeah,
So I want to ask really quickly. So you mentioned that you saw that the money was in finance. So immediately my head went to like.
No, I did not.
You saw that the power was in finance.
Yeah.
So my head went first to like with McDonald's, where they talk about McDonald's is technically a real estate company because they were smart to buy the land that the thing.
Sonic started first.
Huh?
Sonic.
Okay. I'm not hip to Sonic.
No, I'm just telling you. Sonic bought their land,
and then
leased it back to themselves. That's how they make their money.
Okay, cool. And
that's why Red Lobster and all other companies going out of business, because they bought their land. They followed the model of Sonic. McDonald's followed the model of Sonic, and then they would buy their land, leasing it back to the business. Red Lobster, Olive Garden, all their chains, what they was doing, know your history. What they was doing, buy the land, and they was controlling their market, leasing back to themselves. When they decided to sell their equity, which is their real estate, because they made a profit, then they leased back to the people they bought, and that's when they became the conquerors. And they set the market price at a high price with which that area could sustain.
Yeah.
You follow me?
Is that Darden?
So it sounds like Darden restaurants. So it sounds like McDonald's and Sonic did it the right way, and maybe Darden tried to.
No, they did it the right way too. They just decided to sell.
Oh, they did that. Okay. So basically, my mind went to there, and also I recently learned about even how, and I'm going somewhere with this, so follow me, please.
I'm gonna follow you. I ain't heard that.
I just even recently found out about how like Starbucks was kind of in more of the financial industry, the banking industry, because they were smart and they like have people put their money on these gift cards and these apps. So now they got all this extra money. So I wanted to ask, like, because you obviously are being innovative and you saying like, yeah, I'm in the real estate business, but the finance is where the power at. In what way did you mean that? Is it something relative to kind of what I just mentioned, or something?
Well, we talking about back in the 1990s. What year was you born?
19. I wasn't even born yet.
Okay,
sir.
you was just a sperm cell like that.
Yeah, I probably was. Yeah, because those are already there, right?
So you weren't even birth yet. You weren't even thought of.
The 1900s is crazy.
The 1990s, right? Here's the thing. You still going back. Y'all missing the point. Y'all steady going back to what everybody did. You got to create. Now, back them days, I seen he who controls the money controls the deal. I was a creator. That shit is in me. It ain't on me. You might not be in you. It might be on you. You might just be an excellent employer that can grow with a company.
No, you was right, because you meant to say employee, but you said employer, so you was right. So thank you.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I said you might though. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in them days, I see something different. And then as time changed, I had to morph. You ever read the book Who Moved My Cheese?
Actually, somebody just recommended that book to me. They talked about
that is not what I asked you.
No, I haven't read it personally.
That's all I wanted to know. No,
yeah.
I got the book back there. You want to read it? Short read. You go in the corner and read it. Listen, Who Moved My Cheese? You got to go through the corridors and you got to be able to change and adjust with time. That's what I did. I adjusted with time. Back in them days, that was the time. But today might be a different time. You follow what I'm saying? You cannot, again, my advice, I can't tell what a person what to do. You cannot go off of what somebody did back in the 1990s. Ancient. It's new technology. It's something different. I don't know how to get on the internet and promote sell for YouTube, Instagram, and all that shit. But I understand number, and most of all, I understand business. That might keep me separated from the ones who understand how to do social media, because they don't know how to do business. But right now, that's what's making the money. So you gotta adjust with the time, what it is. So when I got into the business, whoever controlled the money controlled the deal. That's how it's always gonna be to this day. However, you got some adjustments in there, because This person who controls the money might need this person who know how to do social media. You see what I'm saying? So you can't base today off of what I did yesterday. And a creator never ever worries about what somebody else created because they too busy doing what?
Create.
Thank you.
But if I could, I'm actually very
Y'all got
curious.
too many butts.
I'm curious about your personal story. So I guess this was a personal question. Like I just want to know
So
what
it's
it
a
was.
curiosity, huh?
It's not like it might not still work to this day, but you know
There's
like,
a song
history
called
is
Curious. Want me to play it for you?
What you said? I'm curious.
No, it's a question. I mean, it's a song called I'm Curious.
Sing it again.
Do I look like a damn song?
You just sung it.
I'll play it for you, but go ahead. But I answered your
curious.
question. Of course you are. Your curiosity gonna keep asking questions.
Gonna kill the cat.
See, I answer your questions to try to hope to help you out.
Yeah.
As long as you stop thinking about what we did yesterday to versus that was 30-something years. I've been in business 31 years.
Yeah.
How old are you? How old are you?
You ain't gonna ask all them questions.
My daughter 25. How old are you?
I'm older than your daughter. Just know that.
Well, okay. Well, you in the age bracket, I can tell. But what I'm saying is, y'all world is different. I'm just trying to get you to understand.
Yeah.
Your question to me, what made me do the financing?
No, that wasn't my question. It was
What was your question?
What was the finance move that you made? I just want to.
Now that was now you done remixed. Your question was, what made me understand, want to move into this because of that? Now you're saying something different.
Well, we got it all on camera, so we not.
So what the fuck, we in court? You like Victorian shape?
But I was very curious to just understand in the real estate world, what is the finance move? Like, did you like partner with the lenders or like?
No.
I was curious. I
just thought I'm a creator. You ain't pay attention. I said I told myself to school. You missed that whole conversation? I ain't never tell you I work for nobody.
Right.
I don't fill out applications. I give them out. You need one?
Yeah, I'll take it. Listen.
Yeah, because
I want $1 million mentor.
But you don't know how to handle. You don't know how to receive $1 million mentor because you just got it just now. You ain't pay attention to nothing I said.
All right, I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Be careful.
Be careful. I know that's right.
Welcome to the new townhome residence coming soon, Pinpoint Park. These modern luxury units will be located on Butner Road in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia, just minutes away from the downtown area and the Hartsfield-Jackson Airport. The 7 units will include an open floor plan, rooftop patio, 3 bedrooms with 2 masters, and so many more luxurious details. For more information on Pinpoint Foundation's latest development, please visit pinpointfoundation.org. And for interest in pre-sales, please visit our website, pinpointbrokers.net. We hope your new home awaits you.
Listen. What's your name again?
OC.
OC, let me explain something. I'm JL, OC. What I was explaining is the one word that's used, and where you from?
I'm from Senegal.
From Africa, Senegal. And you've been in Europe, you've been all over. What's the one word that's used from since you started understanding words all the way through your doctor's degree, all the way through travel? It's one word, no matter what language, it's always used. What's that one word? It's only one.
One word.
It's only one. In every language, at every age of life through the beginning? No. It's called example. What I do is give examples. Now, in the course of me giving an example, I might use real characters such as you and I as an example. That's what I was saying. Based on what you were stating, I started using what we call an example. Now, as an example, I was sharing with you that what you stated has already been approached and everything. Now I tell you about what we call a position. In a position, you understand what I'm saying? That's already understood what your position is, but we're not traveling in that direction. You follow me? We already understand about what you're stating about the LDP. You typically can have that conversation, which is good to start off with someone that's not in the business, that have a complete and thorough understanding of the business. We do commercial real estate. You follow me? So what you're stating is somewhat accurate, because anybody can offer you anything. But we're not in the business to allow you, not you, I'm only using you as an example, someone to step in and say, hey, we want to give you this, we want to give you that, but we want this and we want that. Let us get the LDP. Let us make sure we can build, and let us make sure we can build what it is we want to build. Tie up your property, whether it's for 6 months, 30 days, 24 months, or whatever, until we see that we can get the LDP for what the use purpose intended. We're not in that market. That's all I was trying to share with you. I'm sharing with you right because those has already came in. But we elect not to go that route because we're not soliciting. You follow me? Now, a route that can be shared, like if somebody did come and say, I want to do this here only on this much time, then that could be negotiated, open up room for negotiation. You follow what I'm saying? So now you with me, OC?
Thank you, boss.
Toast. Health and wealth. Development.
Yes. And development.
So you understand what I'm saying? So I was only started out with he ain't let me finish, and neither you. I'm only using examples, and like I say, the real characters are us. But it's still at the end of the day an example. Not giving our accolades, just sharing with you that's already been presented. We don't want to take a route like that with no one. When you start talking about, well, we want to wait on the LDP for what it is that we want to propose to purchase for. When we bought it, guess what? I need to get you an ashtray too. Hey, Lisa, can you tell him to get him an ashtray, please? Can you tell him to get him an ashtray? He dumping ashes on our furniture.
Thank you. What you talking about?
Tell him to get us an ashtray. We got a ash dumper.
My bad.
You ain't nothing about that. But listen.
I couldn't serve real paper. Paper just falls down.
Yeah, but you understand what I'm saying now?
I'm with you
at 100%. That's if that was reason in the market. Like I shared with him, we got numerous offers. And they all started off right there because we already calculated, we already did our numbers. But we're not in the market for that unless somebody say, I want to do this. I'm not interested to allow someone, because of all the properties I bought, it was no contingency plan. It was this, whatever you propose to do it, that's up to you once you purchase it. So it kind of, oh no, this for the cigars.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this for the cigars. He can't have this one. This for us.
Right here.
James, give him one.
James.
Yeah, Junior, little Johnny. Give him one, man.
Thank you.
You know I got some cigars.
Yeah, I'll smoke when I come back out. I'm gonna go home.
But you understand? So I'm with you on that. I just don't want to get in bed with nobody who wants us to hold us up. Because I got numerous offers where I can go right in there and pull them out and show you. And they all for the dollar amount OC, that you said. You hear me? You hear me, OC?
I'm with you.
Yeah, that was my whole thing. We don't want to.
The reason I was saying it because OC, you told me all the dollar amounts you've been getting. And I right off the bat with the dollar amount.
And it was exactly. It was
OC came out with the same dollar amounts, but we was talking about the land disturbance over there on the 7 units.
Right. No. He knows what he's talking about. That's what I'm saying.
I bring that attention is because that lets you know that OC knows a little bit. He knows what he's.
No, he knows a lot. That's what. See, you went in there. He understood what I was saying.
Pretty much trying to just make an example of what you know. Because
no, he was accurate because all the numbers I gave you in there are exact numbers that he said.
Yeah.
But you see him giving you a breakdown. That's why I said I listen. He said 50 plus per, and then they do their calculations. I already knew that because it came to us all that. And it's not 50 plus for the whole. They already seen because we provided exactly what they could build on, because just because you have 40 don't mean you can build on the 40. I think it's maybe like 29. You see what I'm saying? It's what you can actually build on. That's why you got to have your wetlands. Your wetlands is where you have to send somebody out that literally walk your land, whatever you got, 50 acres, 100, and they got to poke it to see if you could build on it. So that's why you having a development water. You follow what I'm saying? You got to, when you're doing the development, you got to go. A lot of people, like Kanye West, you hear he always talk about he got hundreds and hundreds of land, but he haven't developed nothing yet. Because I don't know why, but maybe the land, it ain't easy either. I can tell you that one, because he has the money. But you got to make sure whatever you purchase, you can actually develop on. You follow what I'm saying? So that's another thing. So you're right, 100%, because those are the numbers, exact. You follow me? However, we just don't want to sit up and get caught with. Now, when you say 135 days, that's something we'll entertain. 60 days, you feel me what I'm saying? But 24 months, 12, no, because
he was basing that off of the land disturbance, though.
Yeah, but we ain't gonna do that because we didn't purchase. Like when you purchased your land, you bought it. You didn't bought it based off of your LDP.
I just was running down. I wanted to make a point real quick.
No, he 100% right.
What I'm gonna do is I'm introducing you guys, and I'm gonna step in the back street.
Hey,
and I'm gonna be like,
get a paper towel. But you already started with that one now. Don't worry about it. Just keep that one for out here. Don't use it for nothing else. You heard me? And do all these, but leave that same one. Don't take it back in the kitchen.
It's the same thing with the 7 unit, right?
Now the 7 unit got everything. That's not even a discussion of if someone made an offer, because really, I'm gonna go ahead and develop it, but if somebody came in with the right price, it's gonna have to be, if it's a cash close, it's gonna have to be 14 days. I didn't really guess it, but I ain't gonna come short of $1 million. We got everything already. We got the plan to come, but everything is gonna come with though. You see what I'm saying? Give me OC. We have the plans, we have the LD, we got the building, we got everything. They ready. Somebody can walk in that development and just start building. Black women are the most, anyway, okay, to my bird's eye view, are the most beautiful women on the face of this earth. So I wrote that about it, and I tell women, when I wrote to my daughter, and I'll tell y'all, I was in college and I wrote this to my daughter. And this is what I think about y'all, women. And what y'all should be from this day on, when leading ladies talk about y'all and bring y'all on TV bids like this, when somebody want to cook some good ass food, say up all late. You gotta taste it. Period. Actually, leading ladies already tasted it. So, whatever. But here's the thing. Everybody understands what a prize is, right?
Yes.
And everybody understands sports. Right? And everybody understands what is a prize.
I'm the prize.
Yeah, you got the extras.
Oh, my neck.
Tell me what a prize is.
A prize?
What is a prize?
A prize, I feel like, is something that is gifted or rewarded for some type of.
Right. Lady T, Detroit, East Side. What is the prize?
Me? What you talking about? Oh, the prize.
Your conceited ass. Anyway. A prize is simple. Simplest form of prize is something that's won.
Yeah.
So when you are won, you know that person worked hard for what? When a boxer is in the ring, right? He's working hard to do what? Defeat his opponent. A Super Bowl, when they playing against each other, they working hard to do what?
Defeat the opponent.
Championship.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And that's what you gotta realize that you are. So in some form, as a leading lady, y'all got to realize she's trying to form y'all to help y'all understand in your mind that y'all are prizes.
Right.
And a prize is meant to be won. A prize is what we call distinguished. A prize is recognized. And a prize is somebody that somebody can't say they ain't won because you ain't fight for, right?
Right.
So when you out there representing the leading ladies, when you out there representing yourself, you gotta be out there having whatever this nigga walk in your face or whatever position walk in your face that you are prize. And this is something that I wrote to my daughter. And a lot of people when I was in college asked me to send it to them so they can send it to their daughter. A prize. Dad teaches his daughter how she's a prize.
Mm-hmm.
And this is leading ladies. A prize is won. A prize is won, and so should you be. A prize is not shared, and neither should you be. A prize has only one winner, as should you. A prize is diligently sought after and worked hard for, as should you be. A prize is never passed around, and you should be. A prize is honored and respected, as you should be. A prize is never the source of a negative discussion about who had it first, and neither should you be. The one who wins the prize feels special and cherishable, and so should you be cherished. A prize won is guarded by its owner, who refuses to share it, and you should not be shared. A prize is never discussed amongst the crowd. It's easy, and it has been shared, and neither you should. A prize is not stolen, cursed, or spat upon, so neither should you. A prize only shares and reveals its treasure once it has found one. Only one winner that you should do. So to my precious daughter, as your precious lady, from the godparents, be a prize and cherish your body, your mind, and self-respect. And don't share yourself with me, but only one who wins and marries. Be a prize. Is what it is. All right? Now let's see.